Oh,
We're back.
We're back from food. We'll be doing this for either the rest of the stream or a little bit until Jimmy says he's good for blueprints. We will obviously keep everyone updated and figure out what to do from there. But shiny driller buried in the ground right next to the helioptile. Apparently there's a shiny Mulga too that you almost missed. God damn. God damn. I might actually shiny hunt in this game once I get it. Funny enough, I got the shiny charm in Arceus and never went back to shiny hunt at all. Yeah, no, I think this is just pure cheese. I love cheese. This is like macaroni and cheese, but without the part that kills me.
Mainly, with any luck, there's maybe half a french fry in there.
That's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all cheese.
Ooh, I might be able to get that chest now. Yes.
Hell yeah! So good, thanks to everybody that was here for the whole time. Always appreciate you guys. Look who's not answering my One Piece message now. Yeah. So, what quest do you have on right now? Is it some of the other those other boss fights?
The talisman lady just gave us one.
Oh. Sorry if you guys are hearing this tinfoil. It's the last bit, so you guys will not hear it after that. Oh, I just got it. Okay, so she gave us another quest?
Yeah, to kill a construct that she brought to life. But then it went homicidal and killed a child.
Oh, shit.
So now she feels bad.
That's fair. We should arrest her. Oh, yeah. You guys know that crunchy cheese is about to fucking slap me in the face. Don't you love when you're trying to test your friend about the new Megas, but it actually wants you to talk to him about the new Megans? All the new Megans, guys. Which of the new ones is my favorite? I really like Electros's. Oh my god, we just... Okay, well, whatever. I'm very bad at keeping no spoilers. Oh, I'm so bad at it. Well, you know what, honestly? If anyone's in the VODs watching this later on YouTube, and they didn't want Legends ZA spoilers, why are you also watching Darksiders 2 footage, you know? Like, who the fuck are you? Is someone like me and Blood Trip? If so, say hi in the YouTube comments, because you might be awesome. But I think that one might be my favorite.
Like, it can't be busy.
That would be nice. I would say, Luna, like... Well, I feel like I would be better off talking about spoilers a little bit more in the open without me trying to think of that stuff. Probably within the next 2 weeks. I want to give people, like, a good couple weeks to get in that spot, as a just in case. So, once again, sorry for anyone who didn't want that spoiled, but... Oh, we don't have any health potions from the other boss fight.
Hello.
Shit. But Luna, if your favorite one, we were talking about it recently. Why can't I remember which one it is? If it's one that's
Publicly
available, go ahead and put it. Yeah, thank you. But if not, just whisper it to me real quick, because I am curious.
You.
We might be a little under level to this.
That's also fair. What level are they? Oh, 17? That would also make sense. I don't know. What are you, a bitch? I don't know. Fuck them up. Can't be under leveled if you don't get hit. That would also be, yeah, because what are we, 11? We're like 6 levels under. Jeez.
Hey, 2 of them dropped health potions.
We'll take it.
Oh, I did the super evade.
Oh, that's sick. Wait. Is it on my stream itself?
It was the purple spot right on the left.
Shit, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So I'll check that out. No. You're totally fine, Luna. It's totally fine to ask those questions. I just fucked up by saying it. So you're good. Continue to ask them. No worries at all.
We're almost level 12.
We can do it. We can do it. Keep on going. If anything, we get good XP. Okay. I'm typing a message to Pluto about One Piece, but then I'm going to check to see which one. Oh, I know exactly which one it is. That one is really sick, actually. Fuck.
Yay!
Oh, hell yeah.
Fire damage, execution. More fire. Ah, okay. So until we get to level 12, we can't upgrade it.
Okay. Alright. Fair.
Good to know.
I thought it was cool and I thought it was nice for the post-credits scene. I hate to be part of the group. I do think it would have hit harder with voice acting. It doesn't take away from the emotions that they felt, and I think it was done really well, and it was a good. I think I'm thinking of the right thing. In which case, it felt like it was a nice bow. Like it hurt, but it was a nice bow to wrap up on this story. The only thing I would say is that I wish it had voice acting, but I think it was done really well. I do think, and again, coming from someone who has said, like, Pokemon is not the game that I played for story, I think a good portion of this game's greatness comes from the story and how they handle it. So I think they did the ending well. I like how even after the fact he holds the gun out for a little bit, like he's like, "All right, where are you fuckers coming from this time?" Like not expecting.
Like, I know they're small, shitty enemies, but I thought that would at least level this up.
Yeah. We're so close to 12. Not gonna lie, the one reason I'm even slightly in the boat of voice acting is for how the fuck they pronounce some of these names. I mean, that's also true. And I mean, like, it's also just been like, I mean, and this goes back to the same argument that I've been making, where it's like, guys, you're the Pokemon company, you're Nintendo, like, why are you not putting any money into these games?
Oh shit.
Where it's like, Nintendo doesn't do voice acting 90% of the time. Like, it's not something they typically do in their games. That doesn't mean that they wouldn't benefit from them, because, you know, when you're playing other AAA titles, like, this game has voice acting. This game. Who the fuck's heard of Darksiders? These games are great, don't get me wrong, that's not my point here. But it's like, if these titles and even some indie games, oh, that sucks. Seeing that number was insane. It's like,
I've only seen that in, like, anime where they're, like, playing video games.
It's really just like, why is this of all things something that we can't get at this point? But again, it's one of those things where I'm not really taking away from it because I didn't expect it. I just think I think that's a very simple thing that Pokemon can do to bring their games into the 21st century. And even then, not a lot of it is voice. Because you're right, I think like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had voice acting. I don't know which other ones did, because I don't think Wind Waker did, but I could be misremembering. It's been a long time since I've played it. So exactly, like, but that's the other thing. Donkey Kong Bonanza had voice acting, and like, don't get me wrong, Donkey Kong is a big IP. Donkey Kong is not a bigger IP than Pokemon. How did we get voice acting for Donkey Kong Bonanza through a certain character? It wasn't the whole game, but even that is way more than what we got in Pokemon. We also got a full song out of it too, so that's still part of the argument. Now, I will also say, even if you have voice acting, it doesn't mean that it's good voice acting. So, it's one of those situations where, like, I would like to see it, but if it's done poorly, I would like it not at all. So, it's one of those, like, two-edged swords, you don't know what you're going to get kind of thing. Which is why I never made a big deal about it. But especially in today's day and age, where we have so many dumb things, and so many incredibly talented voice actors working on these things for so long, you're gonna be able to find people to do it. Alright, 12. Hell yeah. I think the movie cutscenes absolutely do. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially since the dialogue already progresses automatically. Yes, definitely. That was actually, like, Dylan that I was playing with, my sister's fiance, he was further ahead than I was when we were playing through it together. Just playing it at the same time in my room kind of thing, just hanging out for hours. And he got to those scenes before I did, and he was like, yo, dude, these are awesome. And I got to them myself, and I was like, oh, there's just, like, there's nothing going on here. It's just, looks real pretty, I like it. I just thought I didn't hear anything because he had his volume down because he was playing handheld.
This would be an option.
But again, like, for all the like, I want to put it out there again, just for anyone lurking, for anyone who thinks about getting this game. If you're a Pokemon fan, there's a 90% chance that you're going to have fun with this game. Whether you stand on the side of it being a great game or not, there's a lot of fun to be had. Because I think there's a lot they could have done better, a lot that could have been a lot more quality of life things. I actually saw a TikTok last night that was saying like what they missed from Legends ZA and why it was a colossal failure. And I was like, "Ooh, that's choice words there, considering how much money it made and how much it sold already." But sure, buddy, I'll bite. Let's see what you have to say. And he brought up good points, like, but points to a game that they weren't making. Like, one of the things he said, like, X and Y allowed you to ride, like, go-goats around the world. Like, it lets you ride some of your Pokemon around, and it was a cool, immersive way to, like, hang out with your Pokemon. Whereas in this game, they kind of take all of that out. And he brought up the point, like, every other game you get to, like, ride a bike. You can ride Koraidon Miraidon and Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that. There's no alternate forms of travel. Now, the simple answer for that is, if you had any other way to travel, you could go from one end of the map to the other in less than 40 seconds, because it's a small game. So it's one of those moments where I'm like, alright, I know why they didn't do that. And it would have been really cool to have those forms of travel, but it's just not what the game was supposed to be. Nonetheless, I can't help but feel like we got cheated out of some of it. Oh, that would have been really, like, if we had it more like an Arceus game, we could have been riding, like, Tyrantrum around, like, all this kind of stuff. Which would have been cool, but again, not the game they were making. What were some of his other points? I think his other big point, which is something that I do kind of agree with, because it did fuck me over in a couple situations in the combat. But again, it's their first time doing this combat style. It's not going to be perfect, and I think it's a damn good first attempt kind of thing at the real-time action stuff. If you don't control the Pokemon, there are so many times where the Pokemon will either randomly walk into an attack that you didn't want them to. Even though you went in a direct path to avoid that attack, they'll just find the shortest path and then get hit by it. Or your Pokemon can just get stuck on things. Yeah, it feels like if you can't control the Pokemon directly, the Pokemon's AI isn't smart enough to do what you need them to do, and it sucks a little bit. You know, I played the entire game, and I probably found like 2 or 3 situations that frustrated me with that, so it's not that big of a deal, but it is something that would be cool to see, like, revamped or, like, with new ideas in a future title. Not, you know, again, not the biggest issue, but if it happens more than it happened to me, I can see it getting really frustrating, being like, dude, just stop walking in the... There's a poison puddle. You walk 1 foot to the left, and you won't get hit by it. Why are you stepping in it? I walked around it. Can you do what I did? Honestly, that isn't honestly a thing I complain about this game. Even with the smaller map, the sprint feels so slow compared to even just being roller skates like X and Y. Speed boost would have been nice, exactly. But I'm sure that on the the developing side of it, they didn't want to increase your run speed, due to the fact that the game is that small, and they didn't want to make it feel that small. That would be like my line of thinking. I could be absolutely wrong about that, but that makes the most sense to me as to why they didn't. Yeah, and again, it would have been like really cool things to do, but again, with a small map, you are kind of limited to what you're adding in and what you're trying to do.
I did it again.
I saw it that time. I was fucking sick. Buttons are awesome. Anytime I hear someone talking bad about the game, ask them why they think it's bad. If they immediately bring up graphics, I stop listening because graphics is such a small thing compared to gameplay story and performance. And almost everyone I've asked, meaning everyone I can currently remember, has started with graphics. How do I want to answer that? I agree with you completely, and I've been known to say this. I am not the graphics guy. I don't care if the game really looks like if it has an 8-bit art style. I will, if it's a fun game to play, I will play it. What it continues to come down to, Luna, is that it's just embarrassing for the Pokemon Company to be putting out games with these graphics. It's, you know what? And it was a different TikTok that I saw, and I like the way the guy worded it, and he said, Legends ZA isn't a bad game. You just don't have standards. And I'm like, well, damn, that's a little harsh. And he was like, well, if you're in a relationship, you know, you have standards, and if those standards aren't met, you probably shouldn't be in that relationship, in the same way that, like, if the graphics aren't. And I'm like, all right, that's a little harsh, my guy. Like, graphics only serve to make the game better.
How the fuck did I get back outside? Oh, yeah.
So I am with you with that mindset, Luna, for sure. However, once again, for the biggest video game company in the world, it is an embarrassing feat. Does it really take away from the game so much I do call it bad? If it was the only reason people give, then it's rough. But I do also still think that there are other reasons in this game that you can add on top of that to say, why is this... And not only that, Luna, but I think what makes it so much more egregious is that we have all these problems that we're talking about, and it's the first $70 Pokemon game. So not only are these problems that like the graphics are not the best when it comes to buildings and the scenery. That is already when it comes to a setting that is already repetitive, if they don't look good, that's rough, because that's mostly what I'm looking at. If it doesn't have voice acting to meet what these graphics do look like when you're looking at the story stuff, it takes away from it. And on top of that, you know, there are some problems with the battling system and this and that, like things that they needed to fix to change it, but there are complaints with all of these things. Then to add on top of that we still have all of these complaints, and it's more money than every previous title, it's like, guys, what are we doing? Especially when you see that it still only cost $13 million, where it's like, guys, that's not even double the budget. What are we doing? And that's not me calling this game bad, because like I said, I think I had a lot of fun with it, and I wouldn't call this game bad. Especially comparatively to Scarlet Violet. Like, it's leagues better than that was. By launch standards, for sure. In my opinion. You guys heard about Battlefield 6? Yeah, it's unbelievable, Pluto. Have you tried it? I can't believe... I remember when all that news was breaking out, where EA was like, yeah, we're expecting... Or not expecting, but we're hoping to shoot for 100 million concurrent players on Battlefield 6. I'm like, my guys, that's insane. Listen, Luna, I understand, but it's once again coming down to the situation where it's like, I don't understand why you defend the pricing over it, especially with all of these things. Again, I know you're not going to comment on it, so I won't. But it's like, your answer is, if that's your problem with it, there's a $60 version. Like, no, if this is the superior version, it should have superior things, and if the only thing is performance, or is that them admitting that it doesn't run well on the Switch one? And if so, how do you justify that $60 price tag? But again, Luna, what I think that comes down to is I play a lot of $70 games. Pokemon is mostly what you play. When you're looking at this comparatively to the $60 Scarlet and Violet, this probably does look immensely better. But when I'm comparing this $70 title to Ghost of Yote, another $70 title, when I'm even comparing it to something like Clair Obscur, that's a $50 title, it doesn't look or do anything nearly as well as these games do in terms of those objective things, where it's like, okay, this game looks better, this game has better scenery, this game has the voice acting. I'm not even talking about from like a subjective standpoint, where I would say Clair Obscur is just a better game, because that's not part of the argument here. Price tag goes a long way in today's day and age, which is why you're also seeing games like Hollow Knight Silksong for $20, and like how good that game is for these things. Hades 2 in a similar situation. I think that's only $20. I could be wrong about that though. So it's and the biggest reason for the $70 price tag is that games are getting more expensive to make. So when you're seeing GTA 6 for potentially $70, maybe $80 with a $2 billion budget, why am I spending almost the same amount of money on a game that was only 13? Like, if the reason is, we have a bigger, we had a lot bigger budget and we need to break even in this, whereas that's not Pokemon's reasoning, I feel. You are right. There's a $60 version that works on both consoles, but it sucks to kind of have to say, if $70 is too much, play the worst version. But you are right. It is available on both. Need opinions. I have not played it, Pluto, but I know it's done extremely well. I think in the first 3 days, it sold 7 million copies. A lot of people are saying it's really good. The couple friends that I have that played it absolutely love it. And I think they're talking about releasing a Battle Royale mode. I think they're going to be releasing a Battle Royale mode soon. Whether that's going to be free or part of the game, I'm not sure. But I've heard overwhelmingly positive things about this game. I want to play it, but I don't play multiplayer games enough like that to spend the money on it right now. Like, if me and Nick wanted to split it, that would be a different story, but I haven't spoken to him about it. This is a sick area.
Yeah.
Bro. You knew what we were doing. I like how the thing comes back up for us. Oh, Pluto, I'd be down. I'd definitely be down. Yeah, if going off of what my friends have said about it is any indication of anything, then it's definitely worth picking up. If you're looking for the multiplayer thing, if you're tired of Call of Duty and you're looking for the next good multiplayer shooter, I think Battlefield 6 is the one to grab this year. I thought people were going to be like, with no fucking shot. That's so annoying. Damn, we're getting a lot of XP quick, though. Good fucking job. We're already, like, almost a quarter of the way to the next level. I thought people were going to be, like, higher and more, like, hyped for Black Ops 7, considering the success of Black Ops 6 last year. And not just the success, because I know it was on Game Pass and that has a lot to do with it, but people played the shit out of that one. Like, I thought people were critically high on it. But from the couple of things that I've heard about the Black Ops 7 beta tests and shit like that, it doesn't sound like this one's going to hold the same traction that Black Ops 6 did. Couldn't have done that the first time. It's so annoying.
3 fucking feet.
Literally. So if you're looking for a multiplayer shooter this year, it's probably Battlefield 6 over Black Ops 7, from what I've heard. If I get it, what platform? I would probably have it on Xbox. I do believe it is cross-platform. It's really rough if a multiplayer game in 2025 isn't cross-platform, especially something like Battlefield. Okay, yeah. It is cross-platform. So if you're playing on PC, and I'm playing on Xbox, definitely see the perspective of, well, this game is cheaper, the same cost, and it's a lot better, but that is always bothered me because PC goes for different art styles. So your preferences, realism, of course, other games are better. Pokemon's art style goes to the art style of anime, so with that perspective, I think it looks amazing. But I'm not arguing the characters or story. I'm still just I'm talking about the setting and the scene. I mean, listen, and again, I know most of it still comes down to, preference for art style and stuff like that. But, I'm not talking about the characters in Pokemon, because I think that stuff does look really good. But, if you're out here defending how the buildings look, no matter what, that's just a rough fight to win, because it really is just a JPEG image. It's like comparing a cartoon apple to a still life painting of an apple in terms of artistic quality, though I can see that it could absolutely be more detailed in some matters. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fair. If you want me to choose a different one, I can think of a few that have better art styles. Or not better art styles, but do these certain art styles better with like still very little money. Like it I understand your reasoning, Luna, but at the end of the day, it really is a company that is giving you less than the bare minimum every time, and you can still have fun with it. But I just don't think there's a rational way to argue that what they're doing with the money they have is rational and reasonable. And less detailed. No, they're still angry about the anti. You know, that is a good point. I really didn't think about that until you brought it up. That like the buildings and overall scenery just look so bland and are just JPEGs slapped onto buildings. Yet they did go into the detail to put the bars on the benches is fucking insane. And I wonder if the only reason is that the benches are interactable. Like I wonder if that's the only reason. That they couldn't have a JPEG for it because you needed to be able to sit on it. I wonder. So if they had to make it more detailed for the animation to be sat on. It was so weird. The price hurts, bro. I need Battlefield itch scratch because 2042 is not so good. I heard 2042 sucked. Which is why everyone's shocked that Battlefield 6 is doing so well, because no one kind of expected it to come out of the woodworks like this. How much is it? I assume it's a full price. So I think it would be $70. But yeah, like I said, like if it's your art style, those graphics are fine. The only argument that I'm making is that, again, for the money they have, the buildings should never... There should be... For the money they have, we should never be scratching a budget to make a AAA title look like this. Like, I want you to know, in the same way that Scarlet and Violet launched, it's one of those situations where you look at it and you're like, do you remember how Cyberpunk 2077 launched? It was like the same way that Scarlet and Violet did. This is a tough fight. Goddamn.
We are still 5 levels under.
Yeah, that's true. Like, Cyberpunk 2077 launched almost in a similar way to Scarlet and Violet, where people were constantly reporting crashes, not working, frame drops. Like, it was the same issues. The difference is that Scarlet and Violet sold 26 million, and Cyberpunk 2077 was removed from digital storefronts because Nintendo is held in a different regard. It sucks because I think that means that we'll never really get better, but, you know. Like I said, I'm not really even arguing that it's not a good art style. That's certainly not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that for the $1 trillion company, whatever they are, I have no idea how much money they make. I know it's a lot, and we shouldn't have to defend any of their decisions in the way that we are with the money that they have. That's all I'm saying. The only possible reasoning I've heard is, oh, they don't want to play the who cares? You can sleep sitting up, you know what I mean? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. Go ahead and whisper. 60 quid, so it is like $70. Okay, yeah. I mean, well, that's exactly it, Pluto. You know, like, for the same price that you could be buying this year's biggest multiplayer game, it's the same price as this Pokemon game with no voice acting and no details in the setting. Like, that's, and again, it's not a lot of us that are screaming this that really mean it, but it is like the 20% of us that are out here playing Pokemon games, but will also go and play Battlefield, that will also go and play any other... Claire Obscure, I don't think, like, I mean, well, no, that game is realistic. It has an interesting art style, but it is realistic. I'll think about other AAA games in this style.
Go, my Reaper.
And you don't have to do anything to, like, trigger that. It's just a dodge, right?
Yeah.
Perfect dodge? That's... but yeah, I'll think about, like, other AAA games with, like, similar-ish art styles to give you a... Actually, one game that I can tell you, it goes along with what you're saying, because,
and it did the kill.
Fuck yeah! There's a game called Sea of Stars.
How the fuck do I get these down?
There's a game called Sea of Stars. I believe it's only $20 as well. Might be $30. But it's an indie game made kind of like in the oldish, like... Think of like 2D HD pixel art. Like exactly like what Octopath Traveler does and shit like that. That is the only game that I've ever played, and I played it, I think, in 2024. I think I just played it last year. It's the only game I've ever played where I've actually left, like my jaw was on the fucking floor playing certain segments of this game for how good. Again, and that's not necessarily good graphics, it's good art style. So good, and I always say this with graphics, because I'm right there along with you, Luna. Graphics do not make a game good. Graphics make a game better. Good graphics in a game will only look good until they're outdone. Good art style will look good forever. The problem is that Pokemon is neither.
Which is why Cuphead is going to be so timeless.
I mean, that's true. Absolutely. Yeah.
3D graphics can upgrade as much as they can, but eventually something better will come out, and it's gonna look old, outdated.
Right along those lines, the one of my favorite things that we always talk about with graphics, there was a home video that my family has, and I was on vacation, brought my PS2, and me and my cousin are sitting in the living room playing Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. And in the home video, my cousin yells out, "Oh my god! Look how realistic this looks! Graphics are insane!" That was Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex, everybody. That's insane. But, exactly, art style's a hell of a lot more important. I mean, yeah, that's also true. It's, and I think that probably, Luna, has a lot to do with budget as well. If they had more money, they probably would have put more effort into a lot more of these animations and stuff like that. Obviously, I won't talk specifics since that was whispered to me, but I do think that has to go along with the budget. If they had more money, they would have been able to allocate more resources to making all of this stuff. So the new Pokemon, is that bad? This is Pokemon Legends ZA, and no, Pluto. The biggest thing that I'm trying to get across is that the game is really fun. It's just a couple of things that don't look good that just shouldn't be issues in 2025 with a company that makes this money. That's all the argument is. It's a very fun game. I myself have already put 45 hours into it. Every one of my friends that have played it absolutely love it. Like, Randy keeps texting me about it. Ambi said she's addicted. Luna, Shin, everyone here loves it, and I'm sure you're going to love it when you start playing it. Yeah. The biggest donk is loving it. So it's a really fun game. But it still has some of these issues that the Pokemon Company just shouldn't have this anyway. But exactly, graphics will eventually look bad no matter what. Look at 1993 Jurassic Park. Very fucking true. That's a good example. Early Metal Gear Solid games. I'm sure that was some of the most realistic shit you could have gotten back then. Was that you doing it, or was that the...
That was the...
stick drift?
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's got it. It's getting real bad. That sucks. I love that controller. Like I said, graphics never affect gameplay, which is why when I talk about a game, and what I think separates very good critics from very bad critics, you need to know how to separate objective from subjective. Objective things are facts, and subjective are opinions. I can tell you that this game runs flawlessly on the Switch 2. I did not experience one frame drop, didn't come close to crashing in my 45 hours of playing. That is not my opinion. That is a fact about the game. My opinion is that I wish that the game, I wish they did some things different with the battle system. It's being able to talk about these games, or being able to distinguish both factors and going from there. To be honest, this all comes back to Nintendo forcing games out every 3 or 4 years. Yes, exactly. Guarantee if it was up to Game Freak, it would be longer and they would look better. Well, Luna, do you remember Beast of Reincarnation? Do you remember seeing that trailer? That's Game Freak. That's unbelievable. Like, we reacted to it because it was the Xbox showcase back in June. And when they were showing the game, we were all like, holy shit, this looks awesome. The combat looks incredible. The graphics are insane. who the fuck is doing this? And I thought it was like Konami or Capcom. And then the Game Freak logo showed up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, exactly. So I'm not blaming Game Freak in the slightest. All of it is between Nintendo or the Pokemon company. I'm sure it's Nintendo and not necessarily the Pokemon company not giving them the budget, but it's like, it doesn't make any sense. Well, it makes a lot of sense. They're making $400 million off of a $13 million game in 3 days. They don't need to put the money in because they're. How many people? This is the way I would put it too, and this is why it'll never get better. How many? Damn. How many people are not buying the Pokemon game because they're waiting for them to do better? Like, how many sales is Pokemon really missing out on for not making it look better? For not putting 50 million in? How many people are out there saying, I'm boycotting this Pokemon game and I'm not going to buy any until we get voice acting? Like, that's why they're not going to fix it, because they're not losing money. We just, like, I, along with a lot of other people, just hope that Nintendo stays the fuck out of Game Freak's way so that they can finish Beast of Reincarnation the way they want to. And they just put the game out the way they'd like to. Just let it happen for once. Because I believe every other game that Game Freak has made that wasn't Pokemon or was directed by Nintendo, in that sense, every single goddamn one of them has always been cut short in development time because they needed to get the Pokemon. And it's like, I can't even imagine working for that company because it's like, hey, I have this passion project that I really like to do, except Mr. Corporate Overlord here gets down on us every time, so we're only halfway done with our project, but we have to put that out now. Exactly. Saying it, it's a lot, but doing it, not a lot. And I'm right there with them. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, Z-Day, I had a really fun time. Do I wish that they would do these things better? Absolutely. Is it gonna stop me from having fun? No. But again, I think it's just as important to be critical about these things because for a couple of reasons that the company, and not necessarily Nintendo, but if you're looking at like any indie developer, if there's anything to criticize, do it. Because that might be what they need to make their next game better.
I have no idea what was happening.
Stick drift, probably. Jesus Christ. Man, it's gotten bad fast. Holy shit, this combo. 79 hit combo.
I did have tools, though.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, Pluto, simple answer is no, it's not that bad. TLDR. Very fun game. Buildings look like absolute dog shit. That's kind of the end of it. That's fair. Was that just buildings? Pretty much. Like, oh damn. This one's a long fucking fight. Yeah. But you are deep in this dungeon. You are making it fucking work. Holy shit. See what I said? If you don't get hit, you don't have to worry about being under level. He's making it, guys. But yeah, pretty much just the buildings. I think the characters look great. The Pokemon look fantastic. I think for the most part, it's really just textures and things like that. Like the buildings, like with their doors, windows, and everything, looks like absolute dog shit. It doesn't really look finished, but it's there. But like I said, aside from that, like that's my biggest issue. Really. Oh, you know, here's a good example. Luna, have you ever heard of Hi-Fi Rush? That's a $30 title. That's a $30 title. I don't believe Tango Gameworks has that much money. Actually, can I see the budget? Hi-Fi Rush? Let me see. see if I can find it. It's been estimated to be relatively low. Okay, well... do we have... I just thought of that one because, like, that's another game where it doesn't have a realistic thing, but it, like, goes for art style over anything else. I'm curious. Holy fuck, I forgot. That's funny. That's funny. That was the game I was in the middle of. But I don't think that game had a lot of... I can definitely tell you that that game does not have Pokemon Company money or Nintendo money. But they made an art style and made it so detailed and so unbelievably its own in every way that it's like, again, if companies like that can do it, why? I think that's one example. I'll think of others because there definitely are more. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, because I was probably playing Hi-Fi Rush towards the end of last year and then into early this year, I think. That's so funny. Waiting for the big guy to use,
Yeah.
But Pluto, I'm sorry. Obviously, I've been talking a hell of a lot about this stuff. But yeah, Pluto, I will let me know if you pick up Battlefield 6, and I'll let you know if I pick it up because I'll talk to Nick about it because I really want to play it.
Where the fuck am I?
Less than ideal. Now, I do imagine you can probably fast travel out of the dungeon, go back and buy health potions, because it drops the weight. I know the answer is a lot. I mean, how many health potions do you start with when you start the fight?
I think I have one at the start of it.
If you fast travel out, you can absolutely do this fight with you if you buy all 5 that we can hold. Because I do have that right? If you fast travel out, okay. This guy's just out here fucking up people way bigger than him. You know, I'm worried about what the boss is going to be like.
Right.
I didn't really think about that. Yeah, Luna, me too.
Dungeon.
Unfortunately, with the medical equipment stuff, most of my weekdays are spent making the calls right now. But hopefully, I'm really hoping that Monday should be all that it takes. Because when I finally spoke to the customer representative who was able to give me more information, he said that the reason it hasn't shipped out yet, that he was able to see, they were waiting on approval from my insurance company. So now that was something new that I heard, but I do know that they need to do that. So I'm hoping Monday really isn't that phone call intensive and that I'm good for Tuesday. So I'm really hoping that. Because I am planning to stream most days this week. Because I want to do God of War Monday, I want to do Spyro on Tuesday, Pokemon Wednesday, the Halloween stream for Silent Hill 2 Remake on Thursday, more Darksiders 2 on Saturday. So I'm hoping we get to do that. I want to wait for Season 1 to come out, but I just found out it'll come out on the 28th. I was like, well, fuck. Oh, it's Season 1 of Battlefield 6 you're talking about? I assume you haven't heard from Jimmy yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just going to send him the eye emoji. like, I want him to do his work, but I also think he's the kind of guy that he might just be sitting there, done with his work, and just not texting us. I could be wrong, but I'll send him the and whatever he says, that'll be it for the night. Now, I feel like it's also important, Luna, that when I bring up Hi-Fi Rush, according to Xbox and Microsoft, it was a colossal failure, and then they closed the studio. I don't think that's actually true, because it won awards and stuff, but it just didn't make the money that they were looking for. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always reasons not to go and do things. So you wanted to come in for season 1 of the multiplayer? Is that what you're saying? Then after Xbox closed the studio, I forget who it was, but someone bought them out because they were like, "God, it was fucking ridiculous that you were closed because this game's phenomenal." That was when Xbox was losing all their money anyway. That was like the real fast decline in that one. Very good at not giving me straightforward answers. All he said was had to take a few breaks here and there because for some reason his chair made my butt go numb. And I'm like, Jimmy, I don't care about the feelings in your butt though.
He gets that from his father.
Huh?
He gets that from his father.
Ah, fair.
You are giving me details that I do not.
That I don't. I'm like, I just want to know. Is it likely or not?
Wrong way, you dumbass.
Oh, and killed because of that? Shit, that sucks.
Also doesn't help I don't know where the fuck I'm facing.
That's fair. It does bring you back with the potions you bought, right?
We're gonna see. Yes.
Okay, sick.
Oh, and I still have Reaper mode. Let's go.
That's huge. So you won't be behind and start enjoying the game with everyone. Well, Ludo, look at it this way. I won't be starting at the beginning of Season 1 either, so hopefully that makes it a little bit better. I gotta look into this too, but I'm pretty sure Battlefield 6 does not do skill-based matchmaking, which is interesting. I don't know how many multiplayer heads we have in here, but I'm curious to know if you guys do have an opinion. What's your opinion of skill-based matchmaking? Do you know a band called Brutality?
I've heard of them.
Are they big?
I don't.
Or is it...
I wouldn't say they are.
like, well, are they like a local band, or...?
I don't think so.
Okay.
They might be from the city, but I'm not sure.
Okay. My cousin just asked me that, so I'm just gonna say, I feel like I've heard the name before. evening, Abby. The music is too loud? Of the game? Oh, Darksiders 2 is loud. Shit. I'm gonna wait till this fight is over, and then I'm gonna lower the, then I'll lower the sound. But I was just saying, I'm not starting Battlefield 6 at Season 1 either, and I was curious to know if anyone is big on multiplayer games. What are your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking? Because I don't think Battlefield 6 is doing skill-based. Well, good evening, Andy. How are you? How was it? Yeah, I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to fuck up his mojo right now. Just wait.
Now it's fucking business.
I think a lot of it is stick drift. There's so many times where you have to move it back down. That is true. Well, Ambi, what's your opinion on skill-based matchmaking? You know what you probably could do? It might take a while. You can, if you pull out your pistol and fire an entire round into him, does it raise your... Okay, no, this one does not raise your chaos meter nearly as much.
Yeah. But it does raise that.
Oh, that's... Okay, still very helpful. Pluto, skill-based matchmaking is what games like Call of Duty have been going on off on.
I don't want the fucking horse, you idiot.
That's what he pulled out. Why can you even use the horse in here? I feel like most times they're just like, this is no place for a horse.
He just said I have to go alone.
Skill-based matchmaking is basically, like, I think it kind of uses your KD and, like, your multiplayer stats to determine which players you go up against. I would love to see that.
He's raised like perfect.
That's fair. Oh, that raised chaos a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's crits that maybe do it.
Ow. I can execute this guy.
No? Oh, sick. Jesus. You know what? He deserves it, honestly.
Right?
Almost have chaos again if you had it. Fuck yeah! Imagine if there was another.
Wait for it.
Yeah. Phase 7. Kill-tacular.
Kill John Lennon.
Kill John.
I've had a potion too.
You know what? You got through it though. Oh, I'm just so psyched for this boss to be the easiest thing in the world, though.
Bro, can I get like level 13?
Dude, I mean, this was a fast level. Like, holy shit. Comparatively, because I think the rest of the stream was just getting one level from 11 to 12. I think. And even then, you got to level 12 when you got in here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Either in here or the last one you were doing.
It was in here.
That's fucking crazy. You might get 2 levels in this place. Family asked about Comic Cons because we saw your Facebook pictures and your aunt asked if we just stopped. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I like how you were basically like, yeah, my friend Jillian dressed up as a Taylor Swift fan, and I dressed up as a tilted Google search. Battlefield's always been made to work as a team. I mean, that's also fair. That's a good point. Because like the whole thing with skill-based matchmaking was like, you're all like. I feel like it was a good idea in some regard because it's like, you know, you probably do want to be going up against people who are your skill level because, you know, there are a lot of times where you're just playing a Call of Duty game and you just get matched up and you just destroy everybody on their team. Or there's one guy who's got 37 kills and then another guy who's got 2. They're just not good. So skill-based matchmaking in theory works well, but like when you're playing with your friends who are better than you, who aren't as good as you, like either way, like there's things that are problematic for that. So I think Battlefield 6 did away with it.
The game knows. The game knows.
That's crazy. How many do you have? Because it looked like it picked you up 6. And I'm like, I thought we could only hold 5. Wow. I could have sworn you got 3 from each chest.
That's what I thought.
This game and its damn graphics. This is absolutely the boss.
It has to be.
Like, absolutely. Alright, Brian. Fuck him up! Well, the nice thing is you don't lose anything.
Yeah.
Good at Battlefield and Call of Duty and also all video games. That is true. That is true. I am very curious to see how you enjoy Persona 3 Reload. I'm very curious.
Oh, yes.
That's sick. Holy shit. Man, that would have been really helpful a minute ago. Oh, this wasn't even a new skill point. It was a skill point you had.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then this one is Stone Skin.
Yup. Oh, we don't even have Stone Skin equipped, do we? Or is
We
that
don't
why?
even have it. I don't even think we bought it yet.
Oh, wait. Go back to the skill. Because I thought I got it.
This is a shield, I think.
Oh, maybe that. Oh, Aegis Guard. Yep, that's. I think I got that last time.
Yeah.
Either that or it came with it. But I think I upgraded something along those lines.
We put this on A.
Hell yeah. Alright, Brian. He's not scary. He doesn't seem to have a whole lot of health. But surely he doesn't do that much damage. Okay, let's go.
Ghouls exploding when they die.
Helps a
Those
lot.
don't help.
Yeah. Brian, can you pause it?
Yeah.
Because I sure did not turn down the game volume. Thank you. I don't understand why this game is so loud. Like, comparatively to everything else I stream. Alright, that should be better. If it's still a little loud, just let me know, guys.
You can even turn it down in here, too.
It's a good point, honestly, that might be what we do next. But for now, it's fine. Ambi says God bless. And no, she's really bad at date everything. Unless the metric of being good at the game is deleting my save file, then, Ambi, I can guarantee you that you didn't even open date everything. And once again, I would like to point out for the jury that she deleted my save data after we had the most interesting day of the game where we got side quests and we actually had objectives and then said, I want to do a different game now. So we haven't even gotten back to it. So much better sound-wise. I don't understand. Like, I never have to adjust the volume in OBS except for Darksiders, and it was for Darksiders 1 as well. So I just have to remember that I have to do that now for this game, because then I have to turn it back up for subsequent games. So sorry about that, everybody. Well, this guy seems way easier than the other fight you were just doing.
It's because there's only one.
Yeah, and a lot easier to dodge. Oh. Why did I say stuff? Okay,
Fuck.
stick drift, not the time.
Perfect evade.
Yeah, again, Ambi, sorry, I obviously had a rough day yesterday, so I didn't put the happy birthday message into the Discord earlier.
It was your birthday?
Mm-hmm. It was her birthday yesterday. So I hope the whole day was good. I know Ambi was telling me that she went out to dinner with her family. She got some hibachi. Fucking delicious. Hopefully the enemies don't continue to come out, but it doesn't seem like they are right now.
Bro. Not the fucking time.
So hopefully, it seems like, according to the website, the 5 samples that they're sending me to tide me over until I get the shipment approved is approved to be shipped, which is more than what my normal shipment is, though it didn't get here today, so it should be here Monday. I'm not really close to running out of equipment, but I don't want to keep depleting my what I do have right now, which is where my concern keeps coming in. But we also got the number of the tandem representative, or sorry, the tandem. Oh, you want fire? Oh, it was his weapon that did that. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a one-on-one again, so here's hoping. Not too bad. But we got the number for the the manufacturer's faulty equipment line, basically. So hopefully it'll be as simple as me getting in touch with them and asking them, hey, can you send over like a I didn't know that this line existed. Like, for the last couple of months, I've been having to replace them early. Could you send me like a box of 10 to just make up for what I haven't gotten back? Hopefully they're okay with that. I used to have to replace sensors a lot. I just never thought to do it for infusion sets. Fucking careless. This is terrifying. It's doing 0. Oh, it's the execution. Just hit B over him. Yeah, fuck yeah. 5 to 6 levels
It's
under.
the same execution as the other big guys.
Still deserved it.
Mace Maximus.
Oh, that's insane. Alright, you want to go for it, the third one? Honestly, with how underleveled we were, I'm surprised we were even able to get to this area.
Yeah.
I should really start a Patreon for medical equipment. The funny thing is, it's not money that's the problem. It's just them doing it.
They need to send it to me.
Yeah, it's not even like it's a money issue. It's just they won't send it to me, which is why it's more frustrating. That's why the ironic thing is, like, everyone who has diabetes mostly complains about the price of insulin. It's not even the insulin that I can't get. It's just putting in... It's the equipment to put it in my body. Oh, God. Just mean in general? Oh, maybe. Tier 3 gets Tier 3 subs, I stopped turning the camera off to lick my fingers. I can do that, Luna. We can make it work. I'm gonna bring this upstairs real quick. Right back.
Yeah, we can actually just fuck off. Ooh, spin a rack.
The deed is done.
Which was the greater sin? To create a monster, or to send you to kill it?
Either way, it is finished.
Then Gorn's nightmare has ended at long last. I can still see the spark of life burning inside him, turning him to slag. May the stone forgive us, horsemen. I cannot forgive myself. What was old is new again.
Woo! We leveled up. Oh shit. We got 2 skill points.
God damn. You know what? We fucking deserve it.
Ooh, that's cool.
I'm gonna open my windows because I'm apparently fucking dying. I knew my face was hot, but I didn't know I looked like this. Tier 9 gets nudes. I think that's OnlyFans, actually. Tier 10, go on a romantic holiday together. Shiny spinner acting weekend. Well, you said the sparkles didn't work earlier, so why would they work now? Brian, your brother really sucks at giving answers. I tried to be more clear and just said, alright, so how likely is it looking? His answer, no clue. It's hard to judge based on these prompts. Well, motherfucker, count the prompts. Jimmy, for the love of God, help me! Something at tier 11. So I'm assuming no blueprints.
Yeah, probably.
Do we have any other side stuff? You know, aside from the damn near impossible next boss that we'd be killing?
Still gotta talk to Thane about killing Bathier.
Oh wait, so who was the next one? And how'd you know where that next boss was?
That was...
Wait, was that the Talisman one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Still have
fair.
sticks and stones, but not really too worried about that one.
Lost Stone. Wait, which one is the Talisman one? That's Lost Stone, or?
Talisman one is already off the board.
Oh, okay. So we could do Lost Stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should definitely talk to Thane
Yeah.
and finish this one.
Yeah. Let's turn that one in.
Because he still has 3 more to give us.
Tier 11 isn't a key to my house. It's a picture of the key to my house. Tier 12, you get an updated JPEG.
Garwood. Okay,
Tier 13, I try and put that JPEG into ZA.
Even I know the name Echidna. Why do you seek her death?
An old debt, forged before your time.
All know the Shadow Realm of Echidna. Why do you not travel there and kill her?
I have tried, only to find her realm in chaos. The Spider Lords had bathed her throne in blood, and Echidna was nowhere in sight. I spent years following her trail to the realm of the dead. Then, all this happened. I returned home to my people, left old debts unpaid.
What of Gorwood?
Once, Gorwood was a friend to my people.
Then why seek my aid?
Corruption has taken our forest, and Gorwood is a being of that old wood. Where one goes, so goes the other. Gorwood is filthy with corruption. He must be put down.
Tell me about Argo.
A madman, a beast in need of killing. I had sight on the deed myself, when the current Lord of Bones rose up and defeated the mad king of the undead.
Then Argo is no more.
My bones have always told me otherwise. The old king lives. I'm sure of it.
Alright. Wait, so that's how much XP we got? So wait, we're at level 13 now?
Yes.
Holy shit, we got like...
So, when we finished the talisman one, and we leveled up, we got XP up to here.
Okay.
That was just for
For the
For Bathier.
the bird, yeah. Goddamn.
Okay, so don't have 10 of those yet. So there's an active. And where is it?
Which one you looking for? The Lost Stone one now?
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's the Dungeon
That was the
Waypoint.
Dungeon Waypoint, yeah.
I think that's. I always think that's an exclamation point, and I think it's another side quest. Oh, this is the Crucible.
We can fast travel there? Okay.
We'll take it.
I get a pee.
You got it.
And it's your turn anyway.
Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, guys, so probably no blueprints unless I do hear back from Jimmy, but I'm not going to be holding my breath on that. I'd rather him finish his work anyway. I just wanted to get an idea of where he was at.
I see you got our little invitation. Welcome then to the Crucible!
This really is just Fable.
Here, the strongest are tested, and the weak are destroyed.
I can't believe we had Ambi play Fable 2 and she didn't like it. Isn't that, like, disgusting? Hello, sir. What is this place?
The rules of which, the more creatures you defeat at intervals.
Okay.
If you take the reward, if not, but if at any time you... Oh, and one last thing. Do you wish to enter
Interesting.
the sheaf from the start? A brave
Well, I didn't say fight from the start. I wish we could fight from the end. Okay, so the Crucible is basically... Oh, God. The whole thing is wave-based fighting.
Yeah.
If you... Every couple of waves, I don't know if he gave a... He didn't give a specific answer. But every couple of waves, you'll be offered a reward. If you take it, you exit. If you don't take it, you can continue. Which is really interesting. Thanks. Kind of curious to know how many waves there are. Based on the amount of fighting you just did, you're probably better suited.
I don't know if your controller is, though.
That's a good point. Guys, I just want... Oh, well, that worked. Also, probably doesn't help that I have absolutely no healing items. Alright, buddy, why are we switching targets mid-fight? Like, until he's dead, don't switch.
That's might be the stick drift.
Oh.
Because the right stick
is for targeting and pushing. I thought it was just pushing left and right, and the stick drift is only up. But up and down does.
At least
does
that's the
change
only
it.
thing that makes sense.
Yeah, no, and I think you're right. Alright, well. The red controller next time will probably be better.
Yeah. I'm sure it's still at my house.
Okay.
I'll take a look when we get home.
Sounds good. How do I do Chaos Form?
LBRT.
Okay. I don't want... Well, okay, now I'm going to use it. I was like, I kind of want to reach like wave 5, but it's starting to seem like I'm not going to get there either.
Damn.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. If you want to give it a shot, you can.
Sure.
We could also grab potions to do it.
Fulgrim! Where the fuck are you?
That'd be nice. Ooh, shiny monkey. Which one? Hell yeah, Luna.
How do we get to the Tree of Life?
It's through the... I'm pretty sure the stone veil. Or the stone... It's the thing in the middle. Yeah, through here. It's through that section. Because it's where the eye was.
Yeah. But I was asking how we got to the Tree of Life already.
Oh.
Because that's literally where exiting the Crucible took us.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright, game. Just spoiling shit. Alpha Shiny Pansage. Yo, fuck yeah. That's sick.
Can I fast travel to Volga?
That'd be really nice. Hey, Blake. How are you? I'm never sure, because for those of you who don't know Blake is very nice. They are deaf. So I think I remember them mentioning that they had some kind of closed captioning device on their computer that they can hear me. So I'm not sure. Blake, if you're able to see what I'm saying, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll type in chat since we don't have our camera to wave. Oh no, Blake can. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Well, how have you been, Blake?
I'm like, what?
Blake, I was catching a lot of your streams a couple months ago when you were streaming often with the Avatar game and everything. How did you like the Avatar game? I think it was Frontiers of Pandora. Guys, if you don't follow Wolfie Blake, drop them a follow. They're really, really cool supporters, good friends. Drop them a follow. Go see what they're up to. Legacy box sounds sick, but 50,000 gold is
Damn
a
it,
lot.
Fulgrim, you don't have potions!
Oh, that is so annoying.
I want the legacy box. We're doing it. Yes!
Arm blades, yo.
Yes!
That's sick. Worth it. Worth it. What's my favorite Straw Hat crew recruitment? I think... I would go Jimbei. I would go Jimbei. Every bit of it. Oh, Blake likes Chopper? Blake, you're a One Piece fan? Oh, hell yeah. But I think I gotta go Jimbei. From when Luffy first asked him to when he asked him the second time and actually joined the crew, and to the third time when he actually met up with the crew in Wano. Every one of those. I gotta give it to Jimbei. So it's level 13 right now. Sick. Yo.
Shit. It gave me a prompt before that.
Did you put it in a health, maybe?
I think it was health on crit that I added.
Oh, wait, you might be able to hit B for back?
Nope.
Damn.
Defense.
As if I'm a sportsman. There's a Sanji. That one's emotional. The Baratier and him leaving Zeph and everything. Dude, it hits hard. Especially with what happens later with the Baratier and stuff. Like, during the whole Cake arc, it's like... Shit's rough, bro. Sanji's a good choice. So this is like the gauntlets. Or
Yes.
yeah. It's fucking sick.
Critical damage. Health on crit. We like
That's
health.
not too bad. I love health. And I lose it quite often. I lose quite a bit of it.
Upgrade. Yeah, we'll do crit this time.
Big Mom was holding the Baratier hostage if Sanji wasn't going to go through with the wedding. Pluto. So if Sanji had said no and stayed with the Straw Hats, Big Mom would have killed everyone on the Baratier. Keeping them hostage. I love Dragon Ball, Blake. I watched the original series, Z and Super, so I've seen most of it, of what's out. I think I watched all 3 of those series twice. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Dragon Ball fan, but I really like it. I actually want to pick up that newest game, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Hell yeah. Goku's such a classic character, of course. Son of a bitch. What were you looking for?
Doesn't have fucking potions.
Who were you able to buy them from before?
The talisman lady, but she only has 2 left.
Still, or just after you bought them from the first
After
time?
the last round that...
Oh, like from my Crucible attempt?
No, when I went back to town to get health potions when I was in the dungeon.
So they may have respawned by now. If it was
Hopefully.
if it was that amount of time, I would say like maybe a respawn. If it was just from my Crucible attempt, I would have been like, no shot. Well, yeah, let's see.
Game, why can't I just be spawned where I ask to fast travel?
Dude, I hate when games do that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of information, Pluto. It's a lot. I only know this because I was talking to Nick about it. I was talking to my friend Jillian about it. I was talking to so many people who are watching it, Jimmy and Brian. Like, I'm constantly discussing with people who are watching it, and having watched it several times myself. Like, that's why I know so much, because I'm talking about it constantly. But there's so much to miss, so many small details. Especially now, like, rewatching it, Pluto, when you kind of know what to expect, it's easier to look for the smaller details. For sure. But hell yeah. Blake, what other anime do you watch? Holy fuck.
Jeez.
That's the highest my blood sugar's been in like a week and a half. It was a really good week and a half. I also wasn't eating for most of it, but so I'll take it. Remonster. I don't know that one. Interesting. I gotta check that out. Oh, they are. Jesus Christ! These things are sick.
I wonder if we can get that thing.
Oh no, I'm high, Blake. So I just have to take more insulin and hope that it works. Unfortunately. I remember coming around this chest and being like, I have no idea how to get that. Hell yeah. How long will we be live for? Brian, I think that's pretty much up to you. I mean, I'm good to go till whatever time.
We can do like another half hour.
Okay. We'll be live till around 9:30 then.
We found him.
Hail. Yeah, yeah. All right,
I got
let's
batch.
see.
Who disturbs my sleep?
What will you
Fresh
do?
them before, lads. You have the look of neither angel nor demon. When last I were they were the children of creation. Your kind
I appreciate it, Blake, and it's always good to see you here. We've been live for pretty much 8 hours now. I know the session's only 3 hours, but we had a UBS. We had an OBS crash in the middle, so we've been live since 1 p.m. our time, and it's now 9 p.m. So
perhaps you might find
I'm gonna put the schedule out for next week. Actually, you know what? I'll put it in the Discord right now because I know it pretty much. So I'm gonna put the schedule in, and we should be live at these times this coming week.
Bro, we're rebuilding the Iron Giant.
That's actually fucking sick. Today's the 25th. Yeah.
What should I call you?
Aura is what I was called in flesh,
He's a berry.
but in stone. I have
Yo, the Oranberry. Now I might do I've said it before. I might do a Tuesday stream, but I'm not going to list it here because I'm only going to do the stream if my equipment ships out. So I'm not going to list it right now just in case, but I'm going to try to get it.
Oh, look at that. Fucking found Volgrim.
That's
If you have the gun.
Bitch.
Okay, so I put the schedule up. Like I said, I think I'm going to add a stream on the 28th, but I don't want to put it there just yet. saying that there's another problem holding up. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't say another problem, but like, it's also on a Saturday where they're not working, so I don't know why this is like. I know it's got to be an automated message, but like, is it because there is a new problem that I have to be aware of? Is it because it's the same problem? Is the person I'm going to talk to on Monday going to be able to tell me that, or are they going to tell me a new problem that's also not true? Because we were told by one employee that they were missing chart notes. And then I spoke to the supervisor, and he said, that's not true. And I'm like, what do you want me to do about that, buddy? Can you fire that employee then? Can you make sure they don't eat for a week?
Is it even going to show up on the map? I guess not.
What is it, the way to get into the Tree of Life, or are you looking for the
I'm looking for orange legs.
It's actually really fun.
Oh.
Good job. Hell yeah.
Okay, we found his arm.
Are we looking for his whole body, basically?
He's missing like half his limbs.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. So you gotta find his left arm, left leg, and right leg.
We're building Exodia.
Literally.
It's time you find something.
So I know we were used to like all the 15s and the 17s in the fucking dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So everything is like level 4 out here.
That's
why
really simple.
That's why everything's dying so fast.
Especially with the new legendary gauntlets you got too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
These are for you.
Where did you find these?
Oh, wait, what did it upgrade?
We got
Did it just
5 arcane.
Okay. Alright. Nice.
Is that just like in general, or?
I would assume these are like permanent upgrades.
Okay.
Which makes a lot more sense as to being able to find all 100 of these stones right now for this quest, that it's like a permanent thing. Did you know where that was, or
Nope.
that was just lucky? Yeah, that's sick. Because I was like, these aren't marked on the map, right?
They are not.
Such a pain in the ass.
Yep.
All right, so you have his left leg and left arm now.
I believe
Actually?
so.
Okay.
I figured before I get too far from this area, let me check the area first.
Yeah, no, not a bad idea. Blood sugar is 181, Blake. So it's a little high, but I just took extra insulin. Hopefully it'll bring it down. We'll see. I mean, I would assume all of it is out here in the open, right? It'd be kind of rough if they put him in other locations. Did he
Yeah.
say anything?
Not really.
Okay.
All he said was, when we sleep, the stone tends to wander.
That sounds right. But yeah, Blake, we're going to have some really cool streams this coming week. Monday night, we're going to be doing God of War 2018. Wednesday night, some more Pokemon Shiny hunting and Sword and Shield. Thursday, we're going to do a special Halloween stream for Silent Hill 2 Remake. And then Saturday, we're going to do more Darksiders 2. Hopefully I'll be able to throw another stream in there, but like I said, as of right now, that's what I'm throwing in. That's how we're going to get the chest, isn't it?
Maybe?
So plenty more times to check out the stream and be here and hang out with us. Damn, they just die.
Finally get that too.
That's true. Nice.
Good frosting. Oh man.
Hell yeah.
This is no place for a horse.
Well, I kind of disagree with that, but no place for a horse. Wide open plain.
grab their attention.
Jesus. God, they just melt.
I'm doing their job better than they are.
That's so sick.
I thought we got that one.
I guess not. Yeah, what is it, Blake? Go for it. Are we able to just, like, grab it? With the death grab?
You know what? That might...
I don't know how else we get it, right? Unless we get, like, a jump or something.
Holy shit, we can!
Sick.
We probably could have used that for the one that was in the air.
Yep. Good to know. Well, you know what? Your jumping worked. And that's awesome. Alright, only 13 more. We can get another big box. I can't believe that worked out to be gauntlets. I feel like that one just healed too. Yeah, watch his health go back up. What the heck is happening? But yeah, Blake, go for it. What's your question? If you want me to look up where these are, let me know. Doing pretty good so far, looking at every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
I have to go alone. Except if I step 1 foot this way.
Yeah, you can pull it up.
Alright, which ones specifically are we looking for? Is it just the left side?
Let's see. We need his left arm and his left leg, yeah.
Okay, left arm is in the southeastern part of the Forge Lands.
Forge.
Oh, wow. Is it somewhere we can't even get to? Alright, you know what? Let me just look up an actual... To be fair, that was also the AI overview.
Yeah.
This is the Wandering Stone, right?
Yes.
Left arm is in the scar, located in the southeast section of the map, east of the cauldron. Could you just... Oh, once the player arrives... Oh, yeah, where's the cauldron?
Right here. You say it's at the scar?
It says, located in the southeast section of the map, east of the cauldron. I don't know which one would be the faster fast travel point. It's not showing the entire map, which is awful. Let me see if I can find a different one.
Left leg is
It looks like it's right outside of somewhere. Like, whether it's right outside of the cauldron or right outside of the scar.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
That's not English.
Where?
Look underneath the...
That's funny because everything else is. That is funny. Okay, yeah, it's right underneath, or
Yeah,
it's
that's the
the
Scar.
entrance to the Scar dungeon. So you can teleport there and should be able to just walk out and get it.
I think I'm going to be outside of it already.
Sick. If I get too excited, does my sugar go up? My sugar goes up no matter what I do. Doctors will pretty much tell you that everything raises your blood sugar, whether, obviously eating, like stress, sleep schedule, like all these things will affect it.
Like, I remember when we were playing shows, it would spike.
Mm-hmm. But they were telling me it would drop.
Yeah. But
So I'm like,
that's
I
not
don't
what
know.
happened.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, if you're moving around a lot, it should drop, and I would spike every time. So, but I think the more scientific answer. Oh, you got that one?
Yep.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me look at this. This was in the Baineswood. Jesus Christ. The Charred Pass. Look for the Charred Pass. Okay, yeah, it's going to be pretty much on that side of it.
Okay.
So whatever's closest.
I think it's just closer if
Probably,
I...
yeah, just walk there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the more scientific answer, Blake, to answer it more accurately, when you get excited, your body does release like
Endorphins.
yeah, stuff like that will tend to raise your blood sugar. So the answer is mostly yes, but there's always other factors at play. So it's not always a clear-cut answer. Yeah, there's always just so much at play. Hell yeah. Oh, that's no fun, Blake. I'm sorry. Hell yeah. Orin's put that together. And he's gonna go off and create his own berries.
Can't fucking fast travel?
That's so weird that you can't do it to him. Gotta love that. God damn, we swim so fucking fast. Hello, sir.
Here goes nothing.
Shiny Onyx. God damn, Luna. Do you think he can put them on backwards by accident?
My stone is home once more. Thank you, Fleshling.
I have no idea if 490 experience is allowed or not.
I think we got 600 for Baythier.
Okay. Honestly, so that's pretty good for just picking up 4 things.
Despair is a powerful force, Orin. And corruption even more so.
True. But there is a weapon against such things.
Hey, Twinkie, how you doing?
Of the remaining makers must be rekindled.
How have you been?
The will to fight the surrounding destruction. They must be reminded of the
giving us another
Fear
quest.
not, old one.
Uh-oh.
It records our history, our lore.
Yeah, because this isn't the Book of the Dead. That one's for Volgrim.
Yeah.
Memory of it has faded. It cannot be lost. Ryder. This
Oh, glad to hear,
monsters
Twinkie.
that you revived me. We must find the Maker's Chronicle.
I know it's been a while, but we're probably going to be ending.
I am too large for
shortly.
secret places.
That's funny.
Very well. Where can I find this chronicle?
It's been so long since I held it. I do not know where it lies. But if there is a shaman among the living makers, she will have the answer.
I will return with this chronicle.
Okay. Where is that at?
You gotta speak to the talisman lady.
Ah, okay. We can talk to her, see what's up. Life's doing some ups and downs right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Twinkie. Well, hopefully the ups outweigh the downs, and hopefully the downs go away. For sure. Yeah, we'll probably get this quest, and then we'll probably call it, since it's 9:22. And I didn't answer Jimmy because I wasn't gonna like try and rush him or anything, so he never got back to me.
Hey guys, you ever gonna like put out these fires?
Like, nah, it kind of keeps the place warm.
You have touched the dark. What was old is new again.
She had 6 the last time I came here, and it went
Huh.
back down to 2.
That's interesting.
Something troubles you. What do you seek, Ryder?
The Maker's Chronicle.
I hardly know why you'd be interested in the Chronicle, but your intentions matter little. It lies hidden, and even I...
Yeah, well, one of your rock monsters wants it.
Anything you can tell me.
Well, a lodestone could reveal the location of the Chronicle. You see, the artifacts were hewn from the same stone. And they
Hold on,
were
October
starved
29th,
to
Blake,
be
you're gonna get a
united
Tumblr with
together.
Pokemon on it? Hell yeah, which Pokemon? Is it like one of them, or is it like a group of them?
Maker's Chronicle.
Where can I find one?
These stones are precious. They may only be used once. It will be impossible to separate the lodestone from the Chronicle once they are united.
I care nothing for its worth. A single use is all I need.
Very well, but I need something in return. There is a dying species known as Shadowleaf.
Is it just the name, like, is it just the word Pokemon, Blake, or is it
Bring me
specific
Shadowleaf
Pokemon that are going to be
seeds
on the
and I will
Tumblr?
Point you to a
A
lodestone.
Tumblr's a water bottle, right?
We'll find
Okay.
these seeds.
Creatures roaming the land enjoy eating.
Okay.
As you reap, I
I imagine it's in Baineswood, or not. Wherever there are trees. Do they have mail?
The Baineswood would have made sense, but it's in the fjord. Oh, alright, fair enough.
Let me go see the Blinky dragon statue.
Yeah, let's see what that's at. Yeah, send a picture of it in the Discord. I'd love to see it.
I have coffee stickers on mine.
Fair. Very fair. So, how is this? Gift from Anonymous.
That's how we got the crucible.
Okay.
Okay,
So, what was there this time? Nothing?
nothing.
Oh, it's just blinking. Oh,
Yep.
Okay, fair.
And now it's not.
That's so weird.
So I usually order like I have coffee orders recurring every like 8 weeks for work.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually send an email out like a week before it's supposed to go live.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, what flavors do you guys want? And if I don't get any answers, I'll pick 4 random ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I forgot to pick another 4 for the most recent one.
Mm.
So it was. Oh, I got them already.
Oh, I guess just monsters have them. Yeah.
So it's just a repeat of the previous order,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them is Electric Unicorn. It's Fruit Loop / Fruity Pebble flavor.
Interesting.
It smells good. The taste takes a. It's an acquired taste.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I can see why. That's very specific. Is anyone in the office upset that we have more Electric Unicorn?
One of the Brians was like, "What?" And then he started drinking it because Starbucks was closed or whatever. He's like, "You know, it's growing on me."
That's funny. That's funny. Coffee flavors really be named the wildest things.
Yeah.
Truly. Blake, that is a really cool tumbler. I like the color of it with the fire thing and then Charmander on top of it. That looks pretty cool. Hell yeah, and it comes in 4 days? That's awesome, Blake.
Okay, so the Prowlers have the seed.
Okay. Sick. Oh, it's in store. Like my GameStop and Walmart. Hell yeah, Blake. That's awesome. Why don't I stream the new Pokemon? Because I finished it. that's why I'm not going to stream it. It's done already.
He was finishing up side quests earlier.
Yeah. I might do a stream of it. I was playing it with my sister's fiance off stream. We were playing most of it together, and by the time we were done with all that, and I was playing by myself, I was pretty much at the end of the game anyway. And didn't just want to stream the end.
But you have my thanks.
Yeah.
Blinking again.
I'm thinking I might stream the DLC, Pluto, or if they add in co-op raids and stuff, I would love to do online with some friends and stream some of that stuff. But as of right now, there's not really the
Incentive.
content. Yeah. There's no reason for me to go back and do anything. Like what Blood Trip said, there's no incentive to go and do that stuff. But if they add in co-op raids or something that I can do with my friends, that'll absolutely be something I'm interested in. But totally fair, Blake. The new Pokemon game is really cool. It's a lot of fun. And you have the Switch, right, Blake? That's the Chronicle?
Yeah.
What did we... Wait, did we just bring that woman seeds so that she could tell us that the book was there?
She gave us a tracking stone to...
Oh, okay. I missed that bit. Shiny Races and ZA would be cool, but I don't know if Jake is going to get ZA.
Anytime soon.
Yeah. It's funny because I feel like it's one of those things where, if you do a Shiny Race in Scarlet and Violet like we have been doing, granted, we have not been using sandwiches, but the couple Shiny Races that we've done in Scarlet and Violet, no one has gotten a Shiny.
Yeah.
If we were to do a Shiny Race in ZA, I feel like it would be over in 5 minutes. If we all had the Shiny Charm. But that's also dependent on, all of us having the same thing. So Shiny Races are also difficult to do because we need to make sure that we all have the Shiny Charm. And I can tell you one thing. If Jake does get CA, so, like if it's the same group that I'm talking about, that's really what I'm going off of right here. If we do it, I don't know if Jake is going to be able to finish 1,000 battles of this game.
True.
Like, I'm barely wanting to do that. But again, at this point, why not? I'm 3/4 of the way now. But
Hey, bud, what are you standing on?
good question. That's fair, Blake. I understand that.
Here's your book.
Where's to find a specific shiny and see how many pieces you get? That's also fair.
As though the very souls of the makers remain close to us through this tablet.
Yeah, I have the souls of all of my brothers and sisters right here in my right boob.
You are not so cold as you would have us all believe.
Canonically.
Keep that to yourself.
Okay, that was less XP, but that one makes sense. And I'm imagining the other 3 bosses here are the ones, are like the bird one.
Yeah.
It's the same quest line. Alright. Oh, well that looks right on the main path. Uh-oh.
We can do that one last.
In the Forge Lands. Are you sure? Because... No?
Okay.
What's that dungeon? The Weeping Crag. Okay, so I don't think we went in there.
That's really just the gate.
Oh, that's interesting. I was like, alright, somewhere in here.
He is among the trees, Thane said. What if I just start hitting trees?
Could work. If that's true, he's probably a specific tree. But which one?
Sure, it'd be pretty obvious.
You want to trade for a shiny? Are you looking for any shiny in particular, Blake?
What is the... in the forge?
It's very not specific.
Yeah.
Oh, for a shiny Eevee.
I wonder if he's anywhere in the Vale.
Yeah, because the Forge Lands is even a more specific area up in the northwest. So it's like, I don't know why the marker's here. But it just updated? Or... no, it didn't. It was... What are you looking for the Eevee for? Are you looking to evolve it into a specific one?
I don't think I can climb up there.
Is there a tree on top of it? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's really tall. Never mind. Huh. Ah, Shiny Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon is really cool. 100%.
Garwood, I'm just gonna start burning everything. Alright. I think we can call it there.
Alright. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for today. 8.5 hours of Darksiders 2. Really fucking cool game. Looking forward to getting back to this. Don't forget that the Discord has the schedule for next week. We got God of War. We got, hopefully, Spyro. We got Pokemon. We got Silent Hill 2. We got more Darksiders 2. Everything coming next week. And everyone, we'll see you on Monday.
See ya.
Have a good night, guys.